Bro, shit be so big and people be so small. Like, it's bigger than you, bro. Like, it's so much bigger. Like, you're so small because you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your feelings, and you don't even really know how you feel because you barely know yourself. You've been lying to yourself. You lying to everybody else. You feel me? And it's just, things be so much bigger than people. Like, y'all be so small. Y'all be so fucking small. Things be so much bigger. It's for a bigger reason. It's for a bigger purpose. It's for a bigger change. It's for a bigger, like, things that we can't even, you really can't explain. Like, it be for bigger things. People be so small minded. Just thinking about yourself, and you really thinking about your small self, your small community, just you. It's so much bigger. God bless me. It's so much bigger than that. Like, it's not about that. It's not about you. It's really not about you, because who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you not really, you gotta really make some motion. You feel me? To become validated. You gotta really put some work in. You gotta really be devoted. You gotta really be on the right side. You gotta really, be curious to learn. There's a lot of people that don't even want to learn nothing. They're not even curious to learn. They set in their ways. They think they asking God, but they really tussling and fighting with God, because God is telling them one thing and they going with another thing. So, baby, what? What's going on? What's going on? And then you got some people that's not even talking to God. They're not even connected to God. Do you even know who's leading you? Which God are you being led by? That could be two different types of people. You got people that is connected to God, and you got folks that ain't. The people that are connected to God, they having their own answer going against the answer God is giving them. And then you got the folks that ain't connected to God because they not connected to the right God. You cannot be connected to the right God if you live in an unclean life. You just can't. I'm sorry. You have to be living a certain standard. Yes, you have to be a little bougie to believe in God. I'm so sorry. Yes, you do. You have to be bougie to believe in God. Yes, you do. You have to have boundaries. If you think someone having boundaries is bougie, baby, that's bougie then. People call me bougie all the time because I don't play. I don't do that. And I really don't do the fuck arounds and find out, because it's nothing to find out. It's like people wish they found out. They want to find out more. I cut you off before you even get to get anything. You get a glimpse. And they give you an idea of how much more you can get from that. But guess what? Like, I don't need to do a whole big find out situation. But some people might think that it's a fuck around and find out. I just saw a post and it was like people be thinking that you overreacting and you ain't even react yet. And I'm like, hello? Like, hold on, wait a minute. You did. Like, I just, Sorry, my laptop almost fell. People be so little, just lost. And then, they be lost because they be wanting to be lost. They be lost because that's their choice. They be lost because they don't want to change. They don't want to be held accountable. Accountability. People don't want to be held accountable for the stubbornness that they intake in, the fact that they don't want to change, the fact that they're settling for things that they're really not happy, and the fact that they're expressing that they're happy, but they probably not happy. And happiness is an eternal thing, and when you're happy, it shows on the outer, and people can actually tell. See, the thing that humans gotta realize, this is the thing. This is how I unlock the cheat code. I'm giving y'all the cheat code. I'm giving y'all the cheat code to humanity right now. When you really happy, and you know the God that you serving is the right God, it's the God of truth, of love, of of understanding the real God, the Almighty, the one that created it all, like the one that had wisdom, power, authority, the one that could lead you by your intuition to do things that can better your life, to crack the code, okay, to discover truths and stuff like that. When you dealing with, oh my God, I just dropped my drink, y'all. When you dealing with that type of God, it's just certain things that you get. You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain ways that you look. You feel me? And you could usually, when you know how, like, y'all, I can't believe I just dropped my drink. And I'm not even going to edit this part. I might not. Now I feel like I can't edit it because I'm talking too much about it. But you know how somebody is from a specific family or group or something like that, and you can recognize them, or like they be talking about like zodiac signs, and you can recognize that someone is a specific sign or whatever because of how they act. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. It's like you can recognize these things and tell when a person is not really of the good God. Because first of all, when you're talking to them, they draining you. They draining you. They talking about shit that don't even make sense. They telling you that they don't want a life, and you listening to the type of life that they saying that they don't want, and you just like, who the fuck don't want that? A miserable person. Oh, okay. It just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you know that you serving the Almighty God, you know what type of life you living for. You know why you here. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. You know, you're not small. You're not small. You think big. It's a lot of folks that's out here. They so fucking small, and it's bigger than you. Like I said, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. Either you get with the big dogs, or you're going to stay small forever, and you got to stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there and learn you something. Learn you something so you get with the big league, or don't learn nothing and stay the fuck over there. Period. I just, you can always tell, and it's just a human thing. This is the game. It's just a human thing. All humans should be able to speculate other humans, and you could just tell someone is happy. The conversation. Like, motherfuckers be having attitudes. Like, you mad at life. You treating me all different because what? Your finances is low? Because you had a bad day? Somebody did this to you, so now you treating me funky? The thing is, I don't want nobody around me that only treat me good when they up, or when they happy, when they excited, when life is going good for them. Bitch, how you gonna treat me when shit ain't going right? Because listen, shit don't be going right, and I still treat everybody with respect. I always love people, and people will never know what the fuck I'm going through. But you got folks who, I was just talking to someone about this, where you have folks who, when they get in these different seasons, they start acting crazy. They start treating you different ways. And this is how you can tell what type of God is operating in them, or what God is operating in them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of these demons and spirits that consider themselves a God. And, you know, looking at us as humans, we could consider these things to be gods because they're greater than us. But there is only one God. This is why we have to specify. This is why you have to be specific, okay? Specify specific on what God you are serving. Because you might be being led by the wrong one. Because the right God, you're going to be excited about life. You're going to be happy to live a good life. It's a real standard, basic type of life. You know, we got the basic setup. It's a basic setup. Y'all complicated. You know what I'm saying? And life gets complicated because of all the things that we endure during our path. You feel me? We be in karmic relationship after karmic relationship. What is a karmic relationship? Someone that might be disloyal, someone that's a cheater, someone that is a mama's boy, someone that is a daddy's girl, you know, someone that is meant to keep you behind, someone that is lustful, someone that just wants to be friends with benefits, someone that doesn't want to settle down. Okay, these are these situationships and things, you know, and they end up being, these are karmics. Wasting your time, someone that's a cheater, someone that's doing this, you know what I'm saying? It's karmic, bitch. It's karmic. You ain't know you was karmic. Hey bitch, it's karmic. Sorry, it's karmic. Yeah, it's karmic. It's for sure karmic. It's a karmic relationship. And when we get in these back to back to back to back to back, it persuades us to say, fuck love, fuck people. I don't want this life. But we are all meant to have a life like that. Duh. But we endure all these karmic relationships, so it persuades us and it makes us think that we don't want no life like that. But we all aspire to have a partner. We just gotta find someone that is not karmic. But you gotta heal and go through some challenges to understand who is karmic, to avoid these karmic, so we can stop going through these cycles. Because I mean, if you think about it, who told you to entertain or deal with these karmics to begin with? You, yourself. So you need to tell yourself what to look out for so that you don't do this shit again. It's a you versus you thing. Always. It's always you versus you. That's what people need to understand. God is always there to back you up. Okay? God said if you believe in him, he will back you up. As long as your plans meet with his plans and it's what he thinks will work for you and it's going to get you to where he needs you to be in whichever way it is. And it's usually for God to be talked about, for God to be uplifted. God really don't care what type of job you're doing, as long as you're spreading love, as long as you're talking to your coworkers and y'all are really working as a team and y'all are doing things to help people. You know what I'm saying? And God is in the atmosphere. He's in the room. God loves it. Why would he hate it? He loves it. But when we not doing that, when we hate it, when it's jealousy, when it's gossip, when it's bickering, when we fight, when we can't work together, when people are covetous, when people are stealing, they not paying you what you deserve, when they not giving you your hours, when all of this shit's going, they not understanding when you late, when you need this, you need a babysitter, you got to call out. When people are not compassionate, these are not people that is operating in that godly spirit, and God don't want us to be working there. It's a waste of time. We have to learn how to avoid these situations, because now you're in a karmic atmosphere. Now when you get there, you're annoyed. Everything is just bad. You're not making enough money. You feel like this is just not worth it. If you feel like you're working anywhere and it's just not worth it, you gotta go. Period. You gotta go. But I'm not gonna make this long, because I can't make this long. I feel like it's gonna cut off on me, so I'd rather cut off first before it just cut off on me. So like I said, you can't be thinking small. And matter of fact, if you're going to think small, just stay over there, because it's people that's thinking big and you in our way. You're in our way. Some people really know that it's really life out here. You know, we really got to do shit out here. Like, it's really things to do. Like, you know, there's people and kids that's after us, that's looking for things, that's wanting things. Like, you got, you know, like, I don't have children, but I have nieces and nephews, and I'm not seeing them right now, but I want to be able to leave things for them and inspire them in whatever way that I can in the future. You know, that's the goal. You want to be the example so that they have good leaders. Stand up for what is right. Speak up. Who you scared of? If God is on your side, if you saying the right thing, y'all don't be saying the right thing. If people don't be saying the right thing because they all about themselves, they be too small. They don't see the bigger picture. That's what I mean by it all. I really be having bars, y'all. I gotta get in the studio already. If you a DJ, producer, A&R, if you know somebody, hit me up. I need to get in the studio. But yeah, that's the message. I think I'm done. Stop thinking small. I wish people stop thinking small. Or if you're gonna think small, stay over there and let the big dogs handle what we gotta handle, and you just watch it.